So just on final merits, it's one thing to meet a criterion at a minimal level, and another thing to be able to use that criterion as your anchor criterion for your case, right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I claim authorship, for example, in tons of cases where a person might have 2 or 3 criteria or 2 or 3 publications. USCIS will often still grant them that criteria. In the RFEs, they'll say, yeah, you met it, but they're not really impressed by it. It's definitely not factoring into the final merits of the case.
So to impress USCIS, you have to show that you are at the top, not only for people who have your job title, but you're at the top when compared to everyone in your field, right?
Yes. So I'm going to say yes. I do think that USCIS does not have a consistent way of looking at or examining who is at the top. I've seen RFEs and even denial notices that purport to look at it differently than other RFEs or denial notices. I've also seen memos from the agency that look at it different. I've seen, I think even the comments, the comments in the regulations when the regulations were published also imply very different things. And so the lack of consistency is kind of baked into the system. It's not like anyone at the agency, maybe I'm making assumptions here. I don't think anyone at the agency really cares how arbitrary the process is. It's clearly arbitrary, very clearly arbitrary. And I wish someone would sue them on it and like look at their training practices and their notes to the regulations, their RFE templates, their denial templates, the individual templates individual officers rely on. Like, this is definitely something that ought to be revamped if we were going to have a fair adjudicatory process. But it is what it is. So I would say yes, they are probably looking to see if you are the top within your occupation, within like your level or your grouping of people with similar titles. They're also looking to see if you are top within your field. Some of them are also looking to see if you are the top of the top, being very vaguely defined. Yeah, that's how it is.